Yeah. You already know what it is, man. You be the underboss, the apex. My partner Hurricane Joe Easy is back with us after a long hiatus. And we're back with Fuego Talk and some very, very special invited guests. We got Sanja Ganja TV, right? You got the show? Sanja Ganja show. And of course, motherfucking Jones. You already know motherfucking Jones. She's already Fuego Fam. Fuego Fam alumni. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming.
Taking time.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So we wanted to tap in with y'all again because I know we got the Highly Connected app is popping.
Yes,
right?
sir.
And I know you got a spot now, right? In Miami?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes,
You got a house?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about that, James, and then we're gonna get into Sanja Ganja.
We just been setting up actually all day yesterday as well.
Last 2 days.
Word?
Yeah. We just moved in, so
It's exciting, right?
yeah.
It's exciting.
It is very exciting, you know. So we're in the back, in the corner of Skateboard. We have the Highly Connected corner,
Okay.
and it's just really about getting a good vibe, being able to connect to Wi-Fi, do some stuff with business, some communications. We'll be able to have some podcast set up, so you'll be able to tap into the Sanja Ganja show there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what's up. So this is gonna be like a headquarters for the Highly Connected app.
Yeah.
For everything you guys got going
Miami
business-wise.
chapter.
Exactly.
We're finally tangible.
That's
Cool,
dope. Yeah,
yes.
that's very dope. That's very dope.
Yeah.
And so Sanja Ganja, the Sanja Ganja show
Yeah.
is gonna be housed there.
Yeah. So we've always lived under the THC Girls, right? Yeah. You know, motherfucking Jones has always supported Sanja
That's
Ganja. But I am a cannabis educator. I am a longtime veteran in the cannabis industry, about 15 years now. In retail is where I got my start. Moved on up to cannabis packaging, and then united with my dog here to build the THC Girls as to what it is today, and
Beautiful.
the THC app alongside her with that. But I'm also doing all kinds of creative things with the Sanja Ganja show. So,
Dope.
you know, I'm out there, I'm outspoken, and I'm looking to change perspectives while we're high.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's what's up. Is that the cat?
Perspectives.
Is that the catchphrase? Is that the tagline?
Yeah. You
Changing
know,
perspectives while we're high.
yeah, exactly. You know, that's everything. We talk about everything from
That's what's up.
conspiracies to sex to the human psyche. And
Wow.
even down to, you know, what we've seen in the industry, because we have tons of stories. You know, she started in cultivation. I started in retail. So,
Dope.
you know, I've seen people on their, you know, deathbed and get their lives changed and saved. I've saved my own life through cannabis.
Yes.
She's seen wild things in the grow. And we've also built, you know, huge grows and sold the weed, which is really cool.
That's what's up. So that vast amount of experience
With a
is-
SKU number.
Yeah,
They
that's-
came with a SKU number, guys.
that's
All over
that's
the line.
what I was gonna say. That vast amount of experience is very rare.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
You gotta
commercial
pay
cannabis.
for it.
especially from the grow to the retail. That's like you guys cover
seed to
a
sale.
very large spectrum, right?
Big time. And now what we do and what we specialize in is building our brands, but also optimizing their operations, whether it is in the cannabis industry or not. We've been stepping out of the cannabis industry actually to build everyone else that is maybe even tapping into real estate, whatever they may have, which is a retail store that has
Right.
nothing to do with cannabis.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And even artists, boxers. We've been doing boxers, and
Dope.
you know, she
Oh,
puts me in the
beautiful.
gym. You know, we box.
Dope.
She trains me.
Yeah, I know
So
you're at
it's
Boxer, right?
fun.
You're over at
Yeah.
Boxer, right?
Yeah.
I know my boy DU Ivan was saying in the comments, he was like, "Yo, I trained with her or whatever." Yeah. Shouts to homie DU Ivan, man.
Yeah,
It's
that's
super
dope.
fun over there. I was really intimidated at first, but now
okay.
I love
Okay.
it. I'm like a little kid. I'm like,
Right.
ooh, let's go.
It kind of just becomes like second nature, right? After a while,
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
once you're doing it so much, it's just like a way of life, right?
Practice.
Right?
Yep.
And then you feel awkward if you don't do it, right?
Practice.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get like in a rhythm and you
100%.
gotta go.
Yeah,
I'll just be doing that shit all random and shit. I get a little excited.
yeah.
Start jumping around, shadow boxing and shit.
But that's dope though. That gets the heart rate up, right? Especially for us stoners, man. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
You have to. That's what I
Yeah.
do. I'll get if I can't make it to the gym because I scoot everywhere. It rains, you know. So I'll go for a run by the gym and then I shadow box. I'm like, okay. Krista would literally yell at me if I don't. So I'm like, okay, let me
That's
just
dope.
do this. Whoever's watching me, whatever, I just put on my music and I
And
just
go.
hit my pen, boop, and I go. Boom.
And that's
it's
dope that
good.
you guys kind of hold each other accountable.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's good team building too.
Yeah, hell yeah,
outside
that's
of
dope.
work.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's it's real good for any partnership.
The chemistry.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah. My partner holds me accountable for everything.
Oh yeah.
As you should. As you should.
Yeah.
Make sure.
No, that's the way it's got to be, man. I see what y'all are doing, man, and I really love it. Can we talk a little bit about the THC Girls?
Yeah,
And what y'all got going on with? How did that start, and what's going on with that? Because I know the highly connected app is like the focus right now, right?
Yeah,
the highly
yeah,
connected app is what you guys are doing, but I know the THC Girls are like from everywhere, right? Because I get people hitting me up from everywhere, and then I look and it's like hashtag THC Girls. I'm like, she's got to be down with Jones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we started, this next year will be 10 years.
Bang.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been 10 years. And really just, I was pushing a tour company, at the time. And it was just, it didn't work out as planned. But I really found that I could push events.
Did you say a tour company?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I
I thought you said a toy company.
No, tours.
Okay, tours. Okay,
I was a grower and stuff. And people would come watch us and, like, look at us, and I was like, all right, they like
Right.
that, let's put this together and stuff. And as legalization was restricted, they ended up allowing tourists to come, explore the grow as a way to pull in the consumers.
I got
you
you.
feel me?
I got you.
So that didn't really work out. But as I was doing that, I noticed that I could throw parties, what I could do with the THC Girls.
The blueprint.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You need. That's what I tell everybody. You need some type of background, to start creating it before you go out and get lost.
Yo,
Yeah.
definitely.
You need the sauce first.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely. You always need the sauce.
Always.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have it and you just don't know it, And
Facts.
so that's really where the THC Girls came into play. And as I was doing everything, meeting Sanja was like,
Game changer.
Yeah, game changer. We ended up really collaborating,
Dope.
being real tight, really early, meeting each other. And it was just like, damn, you're cool. All right, let's support. And really
let's
just organically, authentically just connecting, So we went
Like
from
instant chemistry, right?
Yeah, boom,
yeah.
right
Bond,
away.
yeah, yep.
And you don't really see that, especially, as earlier, now it's been quite some time, but yeah, like we were early, just out of high school, building our early careers.
Right.
And to see people that were actually genuine, supporting you and stuff, it was like, all right, cool. So we started moving together. We went out to Oregon, did a huge project out there. Went to Texas for a little bit together, and then came out here to Miami.
Beautiful.
So y'all were involved in Oregon?
Yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
back what years?
2018 to
2018, 2019.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because before that there was a little run in Oregon that was crazy.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah,
what,
it was
215,
A
213?
little bit before that, 210,
209?
211, yeah, 209,
Oh, right,
210,
yeah, yeah.
211.
That's what I'm saying. The Cali jump off. That's
yeah,
what I was just saying.
yeah,
That was
it was
right after
crazy.
everybody went there.
Well,
And
what
it was
we-
like Oregon had all this crazy like tree, and it
Medicine.
was like for like
Yeah.
crazy medicine for like crazy prices. I was like, yo,
well, that
I don't
makes
even know
sense
what y'all
because
got.
we saw a lot of.
Yeah,
We were obviously on the commercial cannabis side.
Yeah.
We were a part of like an actual license,
Right.
but we did see a lot of hemp deals going on, and the
Right.
hemp was almost overshadowing
Yeah.
the
the
weed
cannabis.
sales,
Yes.
Right.
like the THC sales,
Right.
But back to the community part, when we met, we always had big communities behind us,
Yeah.
and I didn't really realize. She knew, of course.
Yeah.
She's like, oh,
The
yeah.
monster knew.
Like I want to have like a bunch of, but I didn't realize that obviously like I also had like a
Right.
tribe of a village of people, and she's
Absolutely.
like, I want a community. Well, I want a village. I'm all, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
And at that time, I didn't see the vision exactly the way I wanted it. I just knew I wanted a show. I wanted
Right.
to have a reality show. I want to be famous.
Facts.
Just everyone should be. I want to be the world's favorite pothead.
and you understood that. yeah.
That
But
was-
like that's
That's
dope.
my goal.
That's
Okay,
super
let me
dope.
drop a
And I'm a-
bomb on that.
But did you
Let me
understand
drop a
that?
bomb on that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, because it's really dope.
Real
I love the
famous.
concept.
There's a few. I
Well,
like girl wise, I know a few. You know what I'm
it's-
saying? Like
me,
they're out there.
I'm very much I think very deep in thought, and I'm very much a creative mindset, but I
Right.
do work very hard. I'm always behind the computer, everyone knows that.
Right.
But what she saw is, hey doc, you need to be taxing on your show. What do you
Right.
mean? Like don't
With
just
the
do
service.
this for free.
Yeah,
Right.
Let's make this
service.
into a service. Let's do this.
Right.
And obviously we were doing this for the THC Girls.
Right.
My specialty is in building operations and building POS systems and ERPs and, marketing, of course.
Right.
But I also learned that by doing it with Krista alongside her. We
Right.
learned a lot of that of course, we learned a little bit in college and in classes, and we had training and all these really cool things that helped us out. But really what helped, and a key that I think a lot of people should take away, is we had a lot of mentors, both before we met and as we met.
Guidance.
And a lot of guidance, a lot of really, really
Dope
smart people.
Dope people.
Right.
Genuine
Pay
dope
attention, y'all.
people,
These are gems right here, because mentorship is something that I always encourage, because it's
You have
very,
to.
very important.
And it
especially
goes
in
so deep
entrepreneurship,
from
yeah.
that, because I always surrounded myself, but everything I do is all accidental. I just tra-la-la-la-la, and it always happens and falls in place for me.
Right.
Whereas now I see it. There's actually a
It's a
pattern,
strategy.
and there's a strategy.
Well, that's how you feel, because you're like a creative.
Right.
I already know. So you
You're
feel
not
like, oh, it just
thinking
happened. It's
you're not
perfect.
thinking-
It just works out, right? But Chris is like, no,
But
bro. You
no,
gotta,
this is-
you gotta put the
I
plan
wouldn't-
in motion.
But the thing is, ready, here we
Right.
go. These are the
Plan.
parts.
And stick
there's,
to it.
There's parts that you need to the puzzle.
Right.
Because
Facts.
not one person is going to accomplish anything
Right.
once you have a team behind it. That's what I
Right.
told him right now before we got here. Like, I like to cross the finish line with a team, because
Yes.
no one's going to
100%.
get there first.
Facts.
When you're doing with a team, it's different. You know, that's just my
Absolutely.
personal
That's what we
opinion.
do. When we go anywhere, we work a room. You
Right.
know, I
Right.
get attention by
Right.
cracking some jokes,
Of course.
wearing something crazy.
Right.
You know, my hair's in pigtails, whatever's
And
happening.
you're just dope. You just ooze like dope energy.
Yeah.
She just got
Thank
these
you.
beautiful eyes, and she's got like
Thank
this
you.
cool
She's
ass
flowing.
vibe.
She's
Yeah.
flowing.
So, but I not to cut you off, but I wanted to ask
With
you,
the
'cause
ill
that,
biker jacket.
Yeah,
Don't forget to compliment the
ill biker jacket. Yeah, I love it. But
She was doing 200 before
Yeah,
she
yeah,
got here.
in the Benz, we were whipping it.
yeah. So that's something I wanted to ask you. Like, was it an instant thing when you met Krista? You were like, this is like, I got to stick to her, because I know with her
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to accomplish things that I
I'm
wouldn't on my own.
100%. My father raised me to work with the village, and although I was already like on the ups and ups and ups, I was doing hip hop shows, I was running dispensaries. I didn't know what my next step was. I was completely happy where I was.
What were you doing in the hip hop space?
I was doing open mics in Denver, and then we were
like hosting them and shit, or like,
hosting them, giving people
or
chances.
you spit too.
At the time, I did. I
She
had.
kept a smile.
I wanted to, pry a little bit.
You know,
I'm sorry. I had to know.
I have some music that I'll be releasing. I have like
Really?
tons of music
Dope.
I've recorded,
Awesome.
but I have never released it because I had a stroke in my early 20s, and I completely just lost
The love of it.
being able to. No, I love to sing. I can always sing. But rapping is so much harder, trying to remember and think my next thought. So I really have to like practice at it. And honestly, being an entrepreneur in business, I don't have time for that. So I would love to, but the art of that is definitely lost. The love of hip hop, absolutely not. But at that time, I was really big in music, and I thought,
Dope.
I want to be famous for music. I moved to LA and Venice for like a summer and went wild and crazy.
Dope.
So when
That's
I
a
came
vibe.
back,
Venice in the summer. Venice.
yeah,
Beach.
no,
Ooh.
it all the universe definitely aligned some crazy stuff to happen for me, because I met Krista like right after that.
Okay.
After I
Dope,
got
dope.
back from LA, and I had to grow up a lot out there, but I met a lot of celebrities that showed me a lot of dark things, and also taught me some things, and I also learned a lot of my talents out there, and also it was scary as hell. And I was by myself. I was young. I didn't have no money. It was crazy. But I realized, hey, you know what? I want to be like the 21st century Marilyn Monroe in the future. How can I do this? And I haven't really brought that out until now. So now's the time. Miami's perfect for me. I've got support from a whole village.
Dope.
And there's opportunity for me out there. We applied for the WWE.
That's what's up.
I'm hoping to really make a splash with the Sanja Ganja show, because we started out as a podcast in about 2013 doing interviews. So, similar to this.
Yeah.
My formula was really simple. Let's crack some jokes. Let's get everyone as high as possible. This is back when dabs were not even called dabs.
Yeah.
It was like moon rock. It just, you had a big torch. It just
Right.
was very different times. And there wasn't so much shadow banning and restrictions.
No
So-
e-nails.
Yeah.
Way before
None of
the-
that. There was just none of that going on. And being a manager of a dispensary, everyone's like, "You're so cool." So I had a plethora of free things. Same with her. She had
Right.
everyone would just give us free stuff all the time.
Right.
So eventually, I was like, I got to share this.
Right.
And I got offered to have a production team and do it.
Dope.
Fast forward, I now have turned it into a style of vlogging and just podcasting, because I have a lot of questions of the earth and society and what's going on, and it's better talked about when you're high. So in order to be a productive pothead, it's being a good role model in this world while you're high. It's talking about uncomfortable situations while you're high so that you can plant seeds and learn new things and do what you need to do. For us, it's business. We build communities and we help people along the way. I mean, some people cry, and today I almost cried. Someone posted some really beautiful stuff about us and saying that they remember us from years ago, and because of us, we gave her a spot in the cannabis space, and I didn't even know she felt like that. And that made me want to cry. Right. So to know that we're changing lives, and I can't forget that although we do marketing now, my start in cannabis was saving lives, although you can't legally say that. But I was giving CBD to kids in the hospital. I was helping patients in the medical days when you had to be dying to come in.
Well, nowadays it can't be denied, right? I mean, the studies have shown that it does work. It does help. In
the state of Florida, you still could get denied technically, but not really.
But I mean, scientifically though, there's actual factual information that THC does help. The compound. Yes, it does help.
Absolutely.
Cancer, for example, go into remission at certain points. I give you ingest certain levels.
It helps with food, with constipation. There's like there's like 13 different symptoms.
Your appetite, exactly.
It helps me. I have Tourette's, so it helps me from
100%.
Oh my God, going into a spaz. So
I tell people to use tinctures as like a vitamin.
Right.
Use it as a vitamin to, make sure that you are keeping whatever needs to be at bay out of your body.
Right.
And that's the most important thing to do.
Right. And the tincture is just like a drop or something, right? Right under
a drop
the tongue
under your tongue is the best way to do it.
Those are dope.
I gotta check my lips.
I've never really messed with the tincture.
Tinctures under your tongue.
I know some old guys that do. Like they live by it. Every morning they would, Mom, tincture.
Every day you should be
bro, I don't smoke, bro. I just do my tinctures. I'm like, really?
Under the tongue's the way to go. It's fast acting.
Right.
It's going to digest the best way. But here's the two things you need to understand. If you need to cure anything in your body, which you can, there's 3 formulas. First of all, your diet. Right. Second of all, the type of way that you're doing cannabis, which needs to be digesting it and ingesting it, not just smoking it. Smoking it just ails the pain. And then third of all, you need to be utilizing ancient medicine like H2O2, flowers, tea, things of that sort, and sex. You should probably have like lots of sex and try to get some energy that is positive with a good partner.
Take notes, y'all. Take notes. This is why a good partner is always needed. And good sexual chemistry is always important in every relationship.
It is important. It is.
That's awesome advice.
It is. It's
are you? You're not a doctor, but certified. No,
Dr.
That sounded like the best advice I've ever heard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and it sounded like a commercial.
Yeah, it was. Hey, that was a great commercial. Let me tell you.
We'll give you that clip back. Trust me, that was
Sanja Ganja TV, man.
That was the delivery of the year.
No bullshit. Yes. That's what's up, man.
We were all convinced.
You got me intrigued now, though, with the music.
Yes.
I'm dying to hear some of the music.
Yeah, I do. I do. Okay, so I do have a song called "Wetter Than Miami," which
wetter than Miami.
Is this like a rap song? Is this a rap song?
It is.
It sounds like a ratchet rap song.
It is a ratchet rap song.
If I didn't know any better, I would think it was the City Girls.
Yeah, it's this is before all this ratchet stuff now, but it's a ratchet song. It's pretty ratchet, yeah. So that's definitely one that now that I live here, it's totally appropriate. But
is that your lane though? Like you trying to do ratchet female rap?
No, that's truly why I haven't. I really would love to have an alternative band at this point where I'm at in my life. But I love all music. That's honestly dope. I feel like I could make a country album at this point. What's up, Taylor Swift?
Shit.
Let's go back to the roots. I don't care.
No, but any bands out there looking for a lead singer, hey man, Sanja's available.
I'm down. I want to get down with a little bit more alternative rock. I love metal and things of that sort. So I would love to get down with that, but I'm always open. I'm definitely gonna have to just archive and push out a special a special little treat of old school Sanja rapping and singing because I do have like a few songs.
That'd be dope.
I do.
That'd be dope. You got me intrigued now. I'd love to hear something.
Yeah, this one's nasty. It's explicit. It's explicit.
What is it, triple X?
It is triple X.
Really?
It's basically my entire history with women throughout the nation, and it's quite unbelievable.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. My ex-wife hated the song, so I couldn't find it in my phone for a while. I was like, where'd it go? I found it. Found it finally. But it's intriguing.
Is it out publicly?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
I haven't dropped it yet. You know, we are in marketing, so of course we have to drop it the right way.
Well, let me know if you guys want to shoot a video or something.
Yeah, I would. I'll let you know. We actually have a really funny story with that. We did shoot a video that year that I actually recorded it with the THC Girls. We had about 16 girls here in Miami. We all flew out here from Denver. Unbeknownst to us, our cameraman got arrested with all the footage.
Holy shit.
And it is sitting in Miami-Dade County jail to this day. And if there's any cops who want to give Sanja Ganja that.
But what happened with the cameraman? He got locked up. He
did get locked up. He got locked up.
He didn't bond out?
He did. He got out. His girl ended up getting him out. But I was so angry. I mean, we didn't find out where he was. We couldn't hear. He didn't have his phone. He didn't know any of our numbers. I think he just started dating that girl.
That's
gone.
It was random. I bought his hotel, so I was just like, "Where's this fool at?" I was just like, "Oh, I was so mad." I was just like, I was like, "Whatever, man."
Were you like ready to flip like a rapper?
Yeah, I was ready to flip. Everybody does that with photographers. You know, they don't get you your stuff back,
Yeah.
so
It's hard. It's
to
a hard
get your
cameraman.
stuff. It's hard to get your stuff.
Yeah, that'd be a mission, boy.
Yeah.
I know from experience.
It's by parts. You deal with them by parts.
Yeah.
You'll learn the process.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's 3-4 step process.
Definitely that. So, who inspires you to do like what you do? Musically?
Yeah. Where the inspiration comes from?
Definitely my dad. You know, my dad, I grew up listening to my father jamming like Maxwell and Prince and everything you can think of, but all genres. But he likes to jam, listen to his music, have his wine, play his
Plays music loud.
2K, plays music loud. You know, go hand me a brewski, Sandra. That's my real name. You know, he's definitely, my family does not call me Sanja Ganja. But, you know, so my dad for sure inspires me for the music. But my whole family, we're all musically inclined. All of us. You know, we all sing, we all dance, we all do something. I mean, I don't really dance that good, but everybody else dances pretty good. Sings really good. But I can sing.
You do the music, so.
And I do the music and stuff. But I just don't publicly go out with it because I chose a business career instead. After that LA stint and having a really good time in Denver hosting and then traveling to do a little bit in San Diego and whatnot, I realized cannabis was just kind of the way for me at that point. I saw money and I started seeing numbers, and I'm all about data. I'm all about, you know, I graduated with a good GPA. I'm really smart. I just like to have a good time too. So I got to balance like a little bit of my jokes and getting the homework done. So I battle with that all the time, but I get it done always. And it's just a lot easier when you have your best mate doing it with you. And we've been able to build now for like 9 years together, at least, her and I.
Dope.
So I plan on 9 more. Let's go.
Dope. I wanted to ask you because when you said your dad, you put your face.
Yeah, we're trying to feel that vibe. Yeah.
Nah, because we have like some women have been guests on here. They've said that. They're like, oh, fathers are just like fun uncles. My point is, I think it's much more than that.
Yeah.
And the way you just spoke about your dad, to me, seems like he's much more than that to you, right?
Way more. He's like my best friend. We're the same.
Right.
You know, of course, my mother's my best friend, too, and I love her, too. I love them both equally, of course.
Right.
And we're all very much so close, you know. And my dad and I just have a really good connection. And I just visited them, and leaving, I'm like, I'm not going to cry. And then he gives me a hug, and he's just like, all right, you need to move back to us. And then boom, we just both start bawling. I'm like, oh my God. But he's like, oh, but I'm proud of you, baby. I know what you're doing for your career. I know what you're doing. You're gonna make it. You're gonna do this. He always has believed in me. In every video,
that's beautiful.
All
This is what I want to hear. You see,
this
confirms it. I know I'm not wrong. This confirms it.
No, there's good men out there. There's good dads out there.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
And they all should be praised.
Say it loud for the ones in the back.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
They're
If you're a
great
good dad,
fathers.
stand up.
There's great fathers.
Yes.
Just trust me,
sure.
that dedicate their
And
time
then there are
to
fun
their
uncles.
children.
I admit that. I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I know how it is. Trust me, I know a few.
Oh, yeah.
But, there's good dads. Shout to the good dad gang, man. Salute to the good dad gang.
It's not easy to be a man out there these days. So
It's
good
really
for you.
Yes, it's really not, man. It's really not. So, where are we taking this whole thing? This whole Sanja Ganja TV thing?
So now that I'm in Miami, I'm fully focused. I'm recently divorced, so I had to first focus on myself. That was first.
Gain the balance.
Yeah,
again.
I had to get healthy for myself, which thanks to, not only Krista, but definitely Krista, Dev.
You keep calling her Krista, but I keep calling her motherfucking
I know,
Jones.
Jones.
I love to call her motherfucking
I knew who
Jones.
she was talking
I think that's the
about when
dopest
she
shit.
hit me up. I knew.
Motherfucking Jones.
Yeah,
It is the dopest, right?
I love it.
Jones.
Sometimes we'll get on
I love
a
it.
stint and everything's like, motherfucker.
But
But
that's how you.
And then when I found out she'd be
remember it,
boxing, I'm like, yo, don't fuck with motherfucking
Oh.
Jones.
just watch our stories.
know.
For real. But no, thanks to
knock
our
you out.
village and stuff, I got healthy. And so now the plan is to go full throttle, to get seen on everything, get Sanja featured on everything. And eventually I want Vice, I want Netflix, I want someone to call me and say, it is time for you to have a reality series and we're going to put you on the map. And throughout that reality series, it'll be like my journey getting onto WWE, what THC Girls are always doing, Jones and I getting to conventions and speaking.
So you're
like we
serious
have
about
been.
the WWE thing?
Oh yeah, I'll
You
definitely
keep
do
bringing it
Throw
up.
me
I was
around.
gonna say, are you serious?
Throw me
Throw me
around.
around.
Let's go. Suck it. Let's
What?
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
It's
go
so
right here. I
crazy.
got an
What's
elbow.
the elbow?
I got a
You
cute
grew up on
little elbow.
WWE, to say
I
the
sure
least, right?
did.
Yeah,
I sure
you?
did. So Triple
Who's your
H,
favorite
Stone
wrestler, yeah?
Cold. Triple H. I love Triple
Really?
H. That blonde, beautiful hair. What's up? I'm sure he's still super cute, but I love
He's
it.
like married to, I think, Vince's daughter, no? Isn't he?
Yeah,
She can
that's
get
something
it
like
too.
that, yeah.
What's up?
I'm not sure.
I got an ex-wife.
Yo,
Let's
Sanja
go.
Ganja's so funny. Yo, you're a trip. That's
But,
hilarious.
Yeah, so I love the WWE. I think it's great. It's storytelling. It's beautiful.
Right.
And if you actually go to, I highly recommend everybody goes to like local wrestling competitions in your town and support them, because there's a lot of really cool wrestlers out there that are not yet famous, but that's actually how they start casting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I truly don't have a chance except for the fact that I have an audience. So I'm very lucky.
Right.
That's what it is.
But-
remember, it's popularity.
Come on, it's all about that
everything else.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Look at Jake Paul and those guys.
That's how they
They're
do it.
killing it off of
Killing
that.
They're killing it.
Kai, Sinat, whatever. Those guys are all.
They kill
They're just
it.
YouTube guys.
But the way that they get you is usually you have to be a part of like a state team. And I'm not. Of course, I don't really truly have time for that. But I train with her. Not enough, for sure. And I need to do more.
But you would, though.
But I would. And
like,
I
if
absolutely
the
want to.
opportunity was there, I'm sure you'd
absolutely.
be about it.
I would go full throttle. I mean,
Yeah.
and it does pay a lot. So I'm like, okay,
What's up?
let's go. you
Cut the
know?
check. Let's
Cut
get
the check, and you got all of me and all the jokes. Let's go. What do you
Yo,
want?
I love her.
So that is what I'm hoping for, and I will get it. I'm so close. We got featured.
Right.
We got featured in a documentary on Vice. We've been featured on a few different things that haven't been yet on Netflix, but they
Right.
will. And we have some major opportunities happening.
That's what's
So,
up, man. That's what's up.
It'll happen.
Congratulations to you guys. I see you.
you.
I see
Appreciate
the
it.
movement. I truly do. Like my partner and I both. We see what y'all got going on,
thank
and we
you.
really do
It'll
respect
happen.
it. Yeah, we
The
respect what
push
you guys
is
are
all
doing.
about the push.
Yeah.
We appreciate
The
it.
push.
Yeah.
The push. And the people, like I said, like people writing to the platform. Hey, we want this person. We want this person. Trust me, it works. That's what I'm saying about the push. That's a determination, that most people give in. Like, that's what it
Right.
takes.
No,
You don't get tired.
Huh?
Can't get tired.
That's what
no,
I'm
you
saying.
can't.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. It's a whole different. It's a whole different grind. It's a grind that most people don't want. That's what I mean.
no,
That's all.
100%. And we only come with peace and love. And all I ever want to do is hotbox the White House and love your wife. So
Is that really like a thing for you? Like politics?
Yes, absolutely.
Because I know Jones, like the way she was speaking last time, I know she could definitely like run
I'm
for
into
like
it.
office. I could definitely see her. Like
We do.
no bullshit. I'm not
We
kidding.
work with politicians, and
Yes.
politics are a huge running theme in my life, especially with
Really?
the conspiracy theories and whatnot.
I
But
totally see that in both of you guys.
I'm huge.
But
I'm huge.
let
in
me
that.
ask you this: you say that one thing you didn't say. I didn't hear you say aliens.
Yeah,
I'm saying-
I have aliens tattooed on me.
Okay, all right.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna go deep, just real quick. Yeah, you gotta understand that there are two parallels to that. First of all, I believe in everything is wrong and right, and that goes deeply as to say, as there are real aliens out of this world, and there are aliens that are also government made, because there are agendas at play, and we're in a world. We're in a war for your mind. And
She's
I'm
breaking
saying
it down right now. Say that again, what you just said,
It's
because
true.
that's very, very important.
The war
I
on
don't
your
want
mind
them
is
to
real.
miss that.
The
Yes.
war on your mind
The
is real,
war
and
your
so
mind is real.
Yes.
But
Because
it's
everybody
this
thinks,
was
oh, bro,
so-
they saw that on this.
no,
this,
it's
like,
not.
so-
It's not
so-
black and white, and
Come
so you
on.
have
But-
to look at the different
Yeah.
layers.
I just smacked that around. I'm like, that's what's I know what's going on, but like it's just that's for soft-minded people.
Right.
That's what the thing is.
The
The mind
government-
is like a simple muscle. I told that today to
Yes.
Bloomberg Business. I'm like, it's just so easy. Like you can just tell everybody what's
Yes.
going on, and everybody's gonna believe that's what's going on without no facts.
That's it. They don't care.
You
They're
get me?
lazy.
Without no facts. So
Well, they're
that's what's
lazy.
going on.
They don't care. They don't care. They don't care to do their own research nowadays. And you know, this culture of canceling and wokeism and whatnot. It's a
whack.
one way. Yeah, it's a one way street that just leads to hate. And
Division.
you know, I'm not a feminist. I'm not a
Division.
liberal. I am not any of those things. And I am black. I'm white. I am demisexual, bisexual, gay as
The
fuck,
war
whatever.
doesn't stop.
You know, I love it all. But also I love Jesus Christ. I practice Buddhism. I do Taoism. I do it all. I don't mess around with no witchcraft, but I still don't hate on it, and I think it's kind of cool. You know, like so like whatever. And I don't think I'm gonna go to hell for that. So I just am out here trying to figure it out with you, and I just think that we should get high to figure it out. And I think that
It's such a dope point of view. I love it.
I do
Like,
think
fuck it, let's
that
smoke a joint.
Opening the
Let's see what
brain.
happens when we smoke a
You
joint.
got to open up the
Yeah.
mind, though. That's what I'm saying.
everyone wants to instill these negative thoughts like the purge, right? And so what I want to do is like change the perspective. Instead of the purge, okay, all right, lock up your kids and hotbox your house, hotbox the White House. Everybody just gotta chill out.
Let's have a
Get your
fucking
massage
bonfire,
chair.
bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Burn
you
some
know?
logs, man.
And you just got to be safe. If you think you're gonna get crazy, lock yourself up in your room and chill out. Go to bed. You know,
Hell yeah.
but you got to
Take some,
hotbox.
take some
I love it.
psyches, take some shrooms,
Figure it out. But,
I love it.
You
Boy,
know,
if you were president, boy, the country would be chilling.
smoked out.
it
Hell
would
yeah.
change
Smoked
just a little
out.
bit. No more printing money. You
Make
know,
America smoked out
Oh,
again.
stop
Hell
printing
yeah.
money! I know, stop. That's
a
look.
lot.
This is watch this one. So I'm gonna hit you with this one now. You just said a keyword, print money.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna make sure you hold that thought and you understand.
Would you
So
say,
watch
Sandra?
what I'm
Print
saying.
money or
No,
don't print
Don't
money?
print
no,
money.
exactly. But that's what we do every day. So what I tell everyone is why, or it's gonna be hard for you to digest this. But let's see if we all can here as a
How much
group.
do we print every day?
No. $646 million a day. But what I'm
See?
saying is, why are we printing so much money? Where does the money go that
Right.
we need to keep printing money? Because money
The
is
UN.
not a
back to them.
consumable.
Right back to the
You see,
1%.
you're not, you
The
don't.
UN.
No. But what I'm saying, listen. You don't eat money. So what I'm saying
Really?
is, if I print $1, listen, through my hands a lot of currency runs. So listen, if you print $1, it's here or go around everywhere. So why we keep, like, I'll show you an article right now. In 2 weeks, we just gave out another
Right.
$444 billion in 2 weeks. But
Right.
where is it? Okay.
But yeah, we
again,
have none for Hawaii.
Where is it going? Like, whose
Yeah, I know.
account? You get me? Like,
Crazy.
it has to show up somewhere.
So it goes to the UN and it goes to the Rothschilds and it goes back to the
Oh, no.
circulation
And then
of
the
the
banking
banks.
system.
And so,
No,
like,
no.
this-
We know.
these-
We
You
know.
dropping
Exactly.
bombs on
No,
Fuego
I
Talk,
know,
boy.
but we know. But what I'm saying is, why is this what I'm saying? We don't need to print money no more because you guys have it. It's
Well,
67.
here's what's happening. Here's what's going to happen. Everybody's talking about it now, and
Mm-hmm.
they can't stop us because of the technology we have. So they're trying to stop us through social credit. So as long as we keep talking about it and we keep making sure these fact checkers are
And this
not
is all
doing
Googleable.
it, right? Get on Ubuntu. Get off of Google, actually. Get off of Google and download
What
the
is
new
it?
system.
Ubuntu?
Ubuntu, Ubuntu. Ubuntu, it's a different server that doesn't track you the way everything else does. And you need to start thinking about that.
You're
Because your
tagged.
data
You're
is the
tagged.
most... Listen, they're cloning people as far as their faces go and putting them on robots now. This is real and this is factual. You guys can go on the government website and actually look up these documents. These conspiracy theories that I used to get laughed at about are now facts. So, it's not something to joke about, because the fact that they're saying we have extraterrestrial beings now found on our
everywhere
matter, it's a big deal, because what you need to start thinking about is, should I read the Bible? Yeah, maybe you should start thinking about everything at this point, because tomorrow we might live in a world that's like Men in Black, and in 10 years our kids might be going to school with little baby aliens, and it might be totally normal. Just like right now, everything that's going on is normal.
It's
that
acceptable.
wasn't 10 years ago.
It's acceptable.
It's acceptable. So
Through where?
Do you
through,
really
through
believe
feeding
that
it through
though,
the
son?
mind. It's acceptable
believe that
because
though?
you feed the mind.
I do. I mean, I do believe in, I believe in
Extraterrestrials?
Bigfoot. I believe in the Bible being like a map. I don't take it literal, right?
Yeah,
Like their
yeah,
language
yeah.
wasn't the same as how we are speaking now. They would think I'm like doing magic with like a lighter. So, but if you look at it historically speaking and what we're going through now, yeah, absolutely. I do believe in God. I do believe in that there's like a Satan. I think we live in a firmament and that we live on a earth that is not like a globe. I think they've been lying to us a lot, and I think we're figuring stuff out.
Stop.
And
Don't even say that. My
it's-
scared of I've been saying that for a minute.
It's time. It's
So
time.
you're a flat earther?
I don't like that term because it's not a pancake. It's an endless circular hemisphere that we haven't been able to discover everything of, and Antarctica is the key. The UN. Here's one question that you need to ask yourself, because it all ties into everything: the Bible, flat Earth, God, the moon landing, all of it. Here's what you need to ask yourself: why are we going to war? Why are we all at war? And why has this ever been okay to be at war? But yet this whole time we ever been killing each other. We have all agreed, the UN. And if you don't know what the UN is, look it up, you guys, because it's every single country in the world agreeing on the whole continent of Antarctica to not step foot on it. They have a military base on it, and the only way that you can go to Antarctica to see anything is to see like this 20-mile radius that goes north and west. That's it. And that's it. That's all you can do. You can just do a cruise ship that goes like east and south real quick, and then that's it. You're out. So the key to the flat earth, because if you look at the map, it just doesn't make sense. And also, no rockets. Just look up rockets. Go look at all of them falling down. Go look at the space underwater compared to what it looks like if these astronauts are in space. And go look at the moon landing and the actual footage, and then go look up Stanley Kubrick and why he's dead. And now tell me why you think that your iPhone works so good to my Samsung sending me pictures pixelated, but yet we are on the moon sending pictures. No. Something ain't right.
She's going in, man.
It don't
Oh
add
my
up.
God. Sanja Ganja
It don't
TV.
add up.
Yo, you
I was gonna
got
tell
a
you,
subscriber
but
right here.
I was
boy.
gonna give you a fact. So you know who started
on?
the United Nations?
Tell us.
Theodore Roosevelt. So before,
Roosevelt.
yeah. So
There
I'm
you
just a Mason, So before he created that, it took him 7 years to. I'm just saying, I know what's going on.
See?
Like you're talking to a very educated person, so very in
We got to tell
in
them.
those details. But it's like people don't want to hear that. That's the problem why I gave up. I'm like, so I tell anybody, you could go down the rabbit hole. You're gonna
Right.
find whatever answers you want, to entertain your
It's the
mind.
seed.
So my mind it entertains only on who controls the money. That's it. Nothing else. Who's controlling this right now? So watch
Right.
this.
Real talk.
Let me explain this. So right now our country's falling apart. So I'm mad at the fact that the people that are running the United States that we have are not consciously making a decision, and somebody standing up and saying, hey, what we got going on here is wrong.
Right.
So that means they're all on the same team of just
They're all
this
playing
needs
for
to
the same-
these
same
need-
team.
this
Yeah.
money needs to go to them every
Yeah.
time we print it.
Yeah.
That's
They
what
already
I'm
know.
saying.
100%.
That's the
They're-
agenda.
They're
They're
all on the
doing
same
it
team.
on
It's
purpose.
crazy.
More money was printed in the past 18 months
Than the whole system of the
than
US.
the
Yeah, yeah,
entire
yeah.
history
Every-
of the U.S.
Every single
You
time
get that?
something
And
happens.
now it's all gone.
When Will Smith slaps
It's all back in the hands
Chris
of the
Rock,
1%.
when Kim Kardashian puts out a new bra, when those things happen, the UN is meeting,
Yeah.
the
Real talk.
NWO is meeting,
Real talk.
and they're discussing these plans. And here's what what is really crazy, all of this stuff is public, and you can go watch it. It's
but
just,
nobody cares to.
But nobody cares to.
Everybody
and then when
rather
you
be on,
actually, when you
buy
actually
it.
show it, it's a conspiracy theory video
Yeah.
with like the Twilight music in the background, and so everyone's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? But it's actually factual. Right. You can see Joe Biden clearly rubbing up on kids, and nobody cares.
Stop. I know.
So-
I know.
Yo, that
So,
shit's weird.
It's
bro.
okay. It's like it's a
and watch this. You
No,
know
the
what's
other
sad? Wait.
Go.
Pause.
Go.
Pause. This is what's sad. Let me tell you what's sad. Watch this. What's sad. The parent. That's what I tell you. You know, you're talking to a deep-minded person. How you think the kids got there? The parents brought the
Come
kids
on.
there. So that's what's
it's a
crazy.
ritual. It's a game.
It's crazy. The
So
own parents are
crazy,
sitting
bro.
back there watching their
But
kids.
see, now there's going to be 50% of the audience that's like, whoa, you're taking it too deep. So that's why
We're light.
Right.
There's a lot
like,
of going to be beep, beep,
Ew,
beep.
oh.
The whole show.
So
beep, beep,
where
beep,
did
beep.
you get triggered? Because, like it's very much so convoluted at this point. But I'll tell you what happened. And you can be mad at me and cancel me all you want. But here's what happened. Our technology and COVID brought an awakening, whether we like it or not. And
Real
everyone talks about, I feel like
agree.
I woke up in a different parallel universe. Well, guess what? You did. Whatever happened, whatever negative thoughts put out there in the world, whatever's happening religiously, whatever you think is happening, something weird is happening. Definitely. I mean, there was just stuff over Miami just the other day that was flying down that looked like. What do you want to say it as? Fallen angels? Do you want to say it's like meteors? You want to say it's aliens?
what do you
It
wanna
looked like
call
all
it?
the
Yeah,
above.
yeah.
I don't
What,
know.
the thing by the
We
Hard
don't
Rock?
understand.
Yeah, the thing by the
saw
Hard
it.
Rock.
We don't
It was-
understand.
And
Yeah.
those are everywhere in the world. So
Yeah.
here's
With
what we
the
have to start
phones now,
questioning.
woo.
It becomes a phenomenon and it becomes a coincidence. And these are all factual terms I'm speaking of right now. When you have more than one anomaly that's happening in various different destinations
same
that are not
time.
connected at the
Real
same
talk.
time. What do you do now? You have to start questioning it. And this is what's happening. You guys are drinking too much fluoride. You're eating too many, GMO foods, and you're not questioning the right things. Instead of wondering what Sexy Red's doing, start looking into what's happening in your kid's school and start looking into what you're eating, because right now, all these weirdos like Bill Gates own your food, and
I just
things are
read
getting
something.
weird.
I just read something speaking about that. I just read something this morning where China banned a bunch of like American foods,
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes,
Because
and
what we
Rice
have.
Krispie
Noodles.
treats or something.
We're the
a bunch
only
of,
ones.
a bunch of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. It's still available in America, but China banned all those products because they contain high levels of like BHT or something, some type of carcinogen that causes cancer.
Yes.
Roundup, all that
Yes.
stuff. Yeah. So I'm just, like he said, it's just crazy to me because why don't the lawmakers and the people in charge address these things?
Go look
Why?
at them. I mean,
Why does it just,
and that's the crazy part. Nobody
Yeah.
looks at them. Look at them.
Yeah.
They're not even qualified. The ones that are in office
Absolutely,
right now at this point.
absolutely.
They're doing some.
And they're
clown
all just
shit.
getting checks or whatever.
Yeah,
They
it's
just
weird.
get a bag and they just go and do whatever. And
There's some
yeah,
weird
nobody
stuff going
cares
on.
anymore. Yeah,
It's
crazy.
been going on.
But you're
No.
right though.
It's been going
It
on.
does. It is up to us though, and
It's up to
people
us.
got to care more, and people got to get more involved.
We do have the right to bear
yeah.
arms. What's
Yes.
this? You don't like guns? I don't really
Yeah.
give a shit. You live in
Yeah.
America, and it's in the Constitution, and
Absolutely.
and we have other people at power that can harm you,
Absolutely.
whether you like it or not. And now I'm for police. I'm for the military. I grew up military.
Absolutely.
And I love cops, but
Place and time. They
it
got their
doesn't
place
mean
and
that
their
I don't
time,
think
yeah.
that there should be retraining and a few things changed in the law, and I don't think that all cops are good and created equal. But that doesn't mean that you should cancel me just because I think both is right and wrong. Right? So we need to start changing how we are speaking to one another, how we're treating things, because otherwise laws will not be changed.
Right.
We have clients and we have friends that are Democratic, that are conservative, that are Republican, that are on all sides of
The
all
spectrum,
sides
yeah,
of the
yeah,
spectrum.
yeah. Likewise.
And we help everybody and we love
Absolutely.
everybody, as long as you're being a good person and you're following
Absolutely.
like the moral code.
As long as you're righteous,
That's
yeah.
all you got to do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we know that on both sides, these people are doing some really amazing things to try to change the world. And so I feel better every day because that's what we do. Although it's on a business scale, these people need that to eat and to survive.
Absolutely.
So my show, what do I want to do? Yeah, okay, I want to have fun. But also, we're going to change lives by talking about these kinds of things everywhere, whether you laugh at it or not. I know your ass is going to go Google at least one thing we said.
I love it.
today.
Yeah, I love it.
And I know that for a fact because here I am, 33 years old. I've been talking like this since I was 11 years old, since September 11th happened and Bush knocked down the towers. Well, now at 33, I have people literally hitting me up to this day saying, Sanja, I've changed my life, or I think differently because of what you told me about A, B, or C. And these are people that were like, we can't be friends no more because of how you think, or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to have that, it's rewarding and it's cool. And I joke all the time, and I put those memes up where I'm like, world's most accurate conspiracy theorist, but it's, you know, but I give all that also to my dad. You know, he raised us like that. And
do you read a lot?
I love to read. I read a lot of the same books over and over again.
Like which ones?
1984,
Oh, wow. Orson Welles?
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Those are my two
Go-to.
go-tos.
What about Bill Cooper?
Love it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
I
like the Bible for conspiracy
have
theorists,
to.
right?
You have to. You have
Yeah.
to. So yeah,
dope.
it's
That's what's up.
you have to read. You should read at least. I believe it's like what 2 pages a day
Something
in order
like
to
that,
like up your IQ. So I try.
I try to read the Bible.
It's so hard, but it's
difficult.
easier on the phone.
Right.
If you have like an app, oh my God, that's so much easier. Like I'll be in the shower and I'm like, audio, ooh, ooh. I'm all, I did it. I did it.
Audiobooks?
I did it
Yeah.
today.
I can't get into audiobooks, man. I don't
It's
know
hard.
why.
I can't either really, but that helps me, honestly.
I'm like old school. I gotta like read it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. If not, it doesn't. I can't comprehend it if I don't read it. It's weird.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's
Yeah, because
your
like the
brain
audio
is
will play there,
trained.
and it'll be like,
I know.
for
Your
real?
brain
The
is
shit's
trained.
over. The whole chapter's over. I didn't even listen to it.
You
Yeah.
forgot your
crazy.
mind. No,
Yeah.
I know how your mind is trained. Everybody's
Yeah.
mind is trained differently.
Yeah.
It makes
it's
me
weird.
wonder like where we're going to be in like 50 to 100 years with the audiobooks.
Right.
People not reading as much,
Right.
being antsy.
Yeah.
I just
Everything will be
wonder-
chipped up. Everything information chip. Like you're not even gonna have to
Crazy.
think no more. It's like what the Matrix been showing us. That's
Yeah.
why I tell people to go back to the Matrix.
Yeah.
I didn't get
Yeah.
what he was saying.
I don't know. I didn't hear. I can't hear you.
I said when you're driving is the best time to listen to the audiobooks.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I guess you're
Oh,
right.
yeah. That does
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Driving.
Because you're concentrating.
No, that makes sense. Like when you're road tripping and stuff. Yeah.
But I was gonna say it's like the Matrix again. That's why I tell people
Mhm.
you got to go back and watch it.
Absolutely.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Like your mind,
Oh,
you know, you
100%.
it's like they got an IV to it, and there's just tots, you know, whenever they want, you know. So it's amazing.
Well, and a lot of people think we live in a simulation too, and like maybe there's just you
This
know.
could go on all night,
So I know.
especially if we get into the simulation talk. MK Ultra, all kind of crazy.
To be
things.
continued.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Aliens.
Listen, we could do this
I'm
all
waiting
night.
for the
But there's a
aliens.
little segment that we do that I want to do with y'all.
Okay.
The Rapid Fuego segment. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
You want to start it? You want to do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Go ahead. You ready?
What's I
The
forgot.
high heels, the sneakers. Don't?
Oh,
You want to bring it up?
You don't have it on your jack,
Oh man,
man. 'Cause
Oh, what's
I
that?
do have it.
my-
It's like a
I
quick
sent-
little segment that we do. It's like a rapid fire.
Yeah,
segment.
let him, because my brain is somewhere else right now. But like I'm getting
Ooh,
back
what, we got
into it.
questions and stuff.
Yeah. It's just whatever.
Ooh.
No, it's. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh, so you're gonna set it off? You know them or no?
I mean, whatever. I mean, not really. I don't know them off top.
Okay.
This is the new segment.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So if you had to choose, is either or.
Okay.
Okay. High heels or sneakers?
Sneakers for sure.
Okay. Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
Oh, just.
Oh, fuck.
I got you right now. I apologize.
My bad, y'all. This is
okay,
a new segment, so we don't
sorry,
gotta
sorry.
remember.
I
We're
like
not.
it.
We off the script, but we're gonna make it work because we
All
know
right.
how to chop and edit. Good. A massage or facial?
Massage for sure.
Okay. Dog or cat?
Dog.
Cooking or eating out?
Cooking.
There it is.
There's a whole other part there.
Ooh, we going in.
Yeah. This is
right.
rapid fire. She's
Yeah,
killing
yeah,
it.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
killing
yeah.
it.
Okay,
She's doing it right.
What's your favorite?
Most people like to give an explanation for their answer.
She's like, bam.
You're
Okay.
killing it. You just running through them.
Okay, good. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
What's the worst job you ever had?
Rack room shoes.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Can we get a backstory on that? Do you want to put anybody on blast?
After.
All right, go.
Name something that makes you smile.
My dogs.
Okay. Best piece of advice ever given.
There's new around every corner.
She's a G. She's a G.
That meant there's a lot of fish in the ocean. That's all I understood.
Yo, I love her.
Name something you love to do on the weekends.
Go to the beach.
Okay. That's
You do that every
Miami
day,
Beach.
even
I
on
know,
weekdays.
shut up,
You're
right?
in Miami
Yeah,
now.
I do love it.
And last but least, go ahead, read the last one. I'll give it to you. Last but least.
What's at the top of your bucket list?
Top of my bucket list.
Yeah.
The WWE, baby.
That's a plug right
Yeah,
there.
Vince McMahon, man. If you're out there, pay attention.
That's a
Come on,
plug.
Sanja Ganja's coming for you.
Let's go.
She wants that check. I heard they partnered up now with the UFC, right?
Yeah, they're killing it. They
Really?
really are killing
That's
it. I'm so
big.
glad because it was a dying sport for a
Yeah.
while.
That's
I bet
big.
if you watch this, I'll give you a alley oop. If you right now start doing like a lot wrestling content,
Oh yeah, you'll
see
definitely
how
get on the
you
algorithm.
No, you're right. I haven't done any
get me. You
wrestling
get me. You
content.
everything now has to be about that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pivot if that's what you get me. If that's the
Yeah.
game you want to play, you're gonna. Oh,
Yeah,
I get it.
I was
get it.
thinking like a little niche I could have is just like being on the beach and like calling people out and doing my thing.
Exactly.
Body slamming,
Yeah.
body slamming, even myself like in the sand.
There you go. There you go.
So I think that would be cool because we were going to do that anyways to go get people on the app. You'll see THC
Mm-hmm.
Girls out there like, download the app, download the app.
Do you do like the whole character? Like, yeah, check in, brother.
Are you in character mode?
You know-
yeah.
You do the
found
whole
your
character?
have you found your
Is Sanja
character
My
Ganja
yet?
like a full-on wrestler character?
My character would be the 21st century Marilyn Monroe
okay.
version of Sanja
Oh
Ganja.
my
So
God. So she
basically,
comes
it would be
out-
very sweet and soft until I'm get in the ring, you know, System of the Down turns on, and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? But otherwise, I'm
Yeah.
going to come out in the fur and then drop that shit and
That's dope.
get it.
I
I would
love it.
love to have like a fur coat that just is like nugs, all nugs, you know. Somebody
nice.
needs
A
to
nuggy
make that
fur
for
coat.
me.
Just
So I can envision it. I feel like it can happen. It can work, but
fast.
we'll figure it out.
Fast.
Kind of edgy for primetime television.
Definitely edgy, but you know they could do me as like a Poison Ivy type character until
Yo, that
And
makes
build
sense.
until that gets there.
That makes
And,
sense.
You know, it could just be like, I wanna be loved by you.
That's hard.
And then it's like, it goes hard.
I see the vision.
You know,
I see the
I-
vision.
we can get
She
there.
has it painted
We
already.
can get there. So
I don't know if she can do like all the wrestling moves though.
I
You're
can
gonna have
do
to
it.
body
I can
slam some
fucking
people.
do it.
You're gonna have
I can
to-
do all of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you could
I
probably
haven't
jump off
done
the
them
top
all,
rope
but-
and all that, but you could get hurt, bro.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
She's like,
I'm
"I'm
the
ready."
Hulk. I'm the Hulk. I don't mind. You
Yeah.
know, I've watched a lot of documentaries, and there's like some little scrappers in there that
Yeah.
get thrown around, and as
No
long as
bullshit.
you're,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
like.
yeah.
I'm
Are you
pretty
physical?
Solid.
Yeah?
I'm
Yeah?
pretty
Yeah,
solid.
yeah. You'll get
You know,
bruisey. You'll get
Like,
bruisey.
Fuck those me around,
have you ever
so-
played any sports?
All right, look. Here's the truth. You guys gotta understand this.
Let's get to the
You see
truth.
what he's
Let's
saying?
go. Let's go back.
Have you played any sports? I
go
like
back.
that. Have you played any sports?
Listen, picture it. Picture it. Sandra, okay, growing up was like a little chubby, you know, like a little goofball. And
I can relate.
No, really. And I was, it took a little while for me to butterfly into this athletic body. I'm not gonna lie, it took the divorce. But I also played tennis, and I did do quite well. You
No,
know,
that's it.
I
That's
did
it. No.
do
If
well
you play
enough
tennis,
for
you're a
college
beast.
and whatnot.
If you play tennis, you're a beast. Your
But you
legs
did
are
play
beast.
at least
But
that
now
tennis.
I don't know. I have awakened the
How long
beast
has it been when
inside
you
me
played tennis?
since
What?
I
That's
missed
it.
it.
Tennis.
What was it? I missed
So
it.
that's it. Just tennis.
Yeah.
No, but tennis. Hey, tennis is no joke.
Whatever.
Hey, you
Tennis
ever
is
played
no
tennis?
joke.
Tennis
I
is no
did.
joke, bro.
I played tennis,
Tennis
hockey.
is no
We did a lot of
joke.
things.
Tennis
Nah.
is no
Listen,
joke.
I
kid.
suck at basketball. I look goofy at basketball. I suck. She's really, really good at basketball, but I'm pretty
Yeah?
good
I
at
suck.
volleyball. I'm good at tennis.
Krista got hoops.
Oh yeah, all day.
Really?
She looked
All
like
day.
a hooper. It's funny.
Oh,
She
all
looked
day.
like she'll probably be like "Kraka, ta, ta, ta,"
She is exactly like that.
through the
For
ball
real?
right here.
Stop lying.
But I don't mind being like the goofy,
Yeah.
whatever on the court.
You're cute. It fits you. It's like it fits your
Whatever.
personality. It's like, oh my gosh.
That's just what I needed to tap into because at first
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, nobody needs to look at me. But now I love it. Now I love it. I'm like, whatever. Goofy is sexy too.
yes.
But
it
she's
is.
really good.
It works.
Absolutely.
Really good.
I guess it works. It's like a balance.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Crystal's like she's like the rapper. She's like the hardcore rapper. She's like the gangster rapper, right? And you're like the R&B singer on the hook, right? It's like a perfect, right?
Called you a gangster.
Yeah,
Said,
no, because
gangster.
but you know,
Oh my
Krista just be
God.
low key, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then when she talks, she's serious as fuck.
I know,
going-
it's so
And
funny.
then you, when you
gun.
find out she boxes,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like, oh, all right,
okay.
she's
You're
not
like,
to be
oh.
played with.
I'm scared.
That's why it's motherfucking Jones.
I
nigga.
I know.
Yeah.
We do call ourselves the bad boys, Mike Lowry.
I'm
and shit.
telling you,
It's
bro.
funny.
I'm telling you, I
It
can
is.
see it. I can see right through it.
Oh, all day. If you
Y'all
guys ever
got
want to
that.
do a bad boys, with the girl version.
Yeah.
we're here. We're here.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be absolutely.
Y'all
sick.
should really do that though. Y'all should
No, we
do
should.
like he's saying. You guys should create content like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, we do have a lot of ideas like that too. I do have like a few ideas like for the Sanja Ganja show. I wanted to like lip sync videos and reimagine
see?
them. But
All that shit,
it's a
bro.
lot of, it's a lot
All that
of
shit works,
stuff
bro.
in the funnel.
And y'all got the
Watch
THC
this.
Girls.
Can I tell you a secret?
Tell me.
That I'm gonna give you 2 secrets right now.
Go.
The first one is always what I tell everybody: start.
Yeah,
right?
just do
Okay.
it.
The second one is, here we go. By overthinking it, that's where you procrastinated. That's what I tell my partner.
100%.
Yeah.
That's why I said I can't do that. I'm like, because
do it.
that's what you're doing to the piece of the puzzle. In the same way you stop there, that's what you're doing in other places in your life. You're stopping that play, and you're going to the next part, and you're stopping there. So by the time you get back tomorrow, whatever, your life is that. That's why I just think differently. You get me? You like what I'm
100%.
trying to say because you
No,
get it real quick.
100%.
Like, stop overthinking it. I told my girl, you overthinking this, dude. You're so ready, but
Just do it. Just do it like Nike.
No way.
Always.
Later.
No, I do that a lot actually. I always we have tons of clients.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always behind the scenes doing like what I can for our marketing for THC
Mm-hmm.
Girls, the highly connected app, and I always put that first, right? Even above Sanja Ganja show, and
Mm-hmm.
now I'm learning to balance that because even she'll be like, "Stop doing that, fool." Stop."
Yeah, yes. Get away from it.
Yeah, it's
You're
not even like
ODing, you're
it's not even like she's
ODing.
all,
Yeah.
there's none of that. You know, it's just straight up. I'm just like, no,
You're
I got
ODing.
like
You're
20 more
ODing.
things I gotta
We
do.
know,
Like
we know.
I'm doing my shit, but we also have grown up a lot and optimized and monetized our stuff. And there's a lot of tools out there now, which is
Yes.
really helpful.
Holla.
That's
I'm using one of them. I'm not going to say the name. And
Oh.
it helps me because I'm not a journalist.
Right.
I didn't go
Right.
to school. See, that's what I try to tell people. So I give you 7 job titles that I have that I didn't go to school for. You
Yes.
get me? Besides,
But you're
that's
great
not-
at it.
Right.
Yeah.
We
You got
know
a
that
master's
because I'm
degree
an
at
RA.
it.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
That's
You got the
cool.
equivalent of a master's degree.
And besides my other life, you get me? That's just like
Yeah.
one job. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
like, dude, you gave me 7 jobs that I'm not good at any of them, but I am good at doing math and building brands.
You're good at getting the payoff. You're gonna get the payoff. That's what matters.
We're not worried. We're not worried because we know, like I said, I have 3 things in life that I abide by. First is the ideas,
Yep.
then the information, and then the best part about my life is that the execution level. Can you execute? Smile.
This guy's classic.
That's life, but that's life, the execution level. Can you execute? That's what I tell everyone, because the ideas information means nothing, because I don't want credit for what you did, because credit doesn't get me. That's why everybody wants credit for somebody else for what they did. I laugh. I'm like, dude, you got to come up with your own ideas so you can put it away in a bank and get cashed out for it.
Facts.
That's your ideas, or your IP. You
Facts.
go and patent a product, and you have your own SKU numbers that you can sell. You get me? That's a whole different. Like, that's my identity. You can't take that away from who I am.
Real talk.
I
Real
can't
talk.
sell content. My friends get mad at me. But like I said, I just told you our company has 150 SKUs. No bragging. You understand? But I can't, and I fight with my girlfriend. I can't sell content.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just can't do it. But I'll sell the product for you. I'll generate numbers for you on your product.
That's what he gets excited about.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Exactly.
He goes to sleep at 6:59 a.m.
And I wake up at 7 in the morning even more excited.
Oh,
Excited. Guys,
Love it.
thank you so much for coming through, man.
Yes.
I mean, we're getting to the end of this. We could sit here and talk to y'all all night for
I
real.
know.
Y'all, you already know, Crystal. You
Yeah.
already know. You're part of the Fuego Fam. So now Sanja's officially part of the Fuego Fam as
She
well.
got the
Let's
shine
get
on.
it.
She got the
And
shine on.
yeah, and
She
I
got
want to
the
let y'all
shine
know,
on.
like the highly connected app, whatever you guys are doing,
Yes.
let us know. We want to be involved.
Yes.
We want to help y'all out. We want to be, part of the
The brothers.
You know?
We're
Yes.
like the brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
because I
brothers.
mean, you know, it is what it is.
We're the
It's
no,
THC.
the hermanos.
It's THC.
We're the
We like
hermanos.
fam. You know, it's THC crew,
All
THC
day.
girls. You know, it's THC forever, bro. Come on.
All day.
Yes.
That's what it
Fire.
is. Sauce King THC. This is the special THC episode, you know?
Yes.
And like I said, man, you guys are welcome to come by whenever you want, man. We're here.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it so
Open-
much.
we're here
Open
for you.
It's
arms.
been so fun.
Open
no,
arms.
It's been a blast.
Let them know where they can follow you guys and give them all the info and all that.
You go first. You go first.
The highcountrygirls.com has everything. The Highly Connected app, definitely tap in there. We're also on the Smoke Currency tour, tapping in to each city and state, so you can follow us and see what is going on there. And yeah,
Make sure you download the app, you guys. You can find us there. But make sure you follow Mrhrfkn Jones, MTHF.
MTHRFKN.
MTHRFKNJONES.
There we go.
Yes.
My dog.
And
Trust me,
then
that's my dog.
I am Sanja Ganja, SanjaGanja, Sanja Ganja. And then, of course, sanjaganja.com. And, of course, you can find me on the app. You can find me on the Highly Connected app. You can find me on the highcountrygirls.com. But most importantly, I need you to subscribe to my Spotify and my YouTube.
Yes.
Bang.
And be on the lookout for Sanja Ganja on WWE real soon. We're going to speak it into existence. You already know what it is, man. You be the underboss, the apex. My partner, Hurricane Joe Easy. The big bro, Danny Boy, backing me up as usual. Shouts to Mark the Shooter.
Shout out
Yes,
Danny.
yes.
Shout out Danny. He
Yes,
was here in
yes.
the building today.
Yes, the big bro, Danny
Yes,
Boy,
he
man.
held- he held it down.
Shouts to Mark the
Mark the
Shooter.
Shooter, Virgo
Shouts
the
to Eunice, the
Goddess.
Virgo Goddess. We love
Yeah.
y'all, the Fuego Fam. My brother, Philip Banks. All love. You already know. Motherfucking Jones and Sanja Ganja with us. Fuego Talk. We out, y'all.
You.